Alright, welcome. Fear. I'm about to go on vacation. Everyone's going to be Thanksgiving break. I'll be out most of next week. Fear I give you guys one last cast of a game I literally just played before I go. So this is on my Guarantee Feudal, which somehow so far, I think I'm like 4 or 5 games in, is higher elo than my actual try hard one. So I think I'm playing this wrong. Although, I mean, again, still in my 10 matches, so I'm playing a level 1000, who I should beat. Anyways, so Guarantee Feudal. No, the whole idea of this game for me is I don't want to go to castle. I will never go to castle in this account. That is my promise to myself. So I was just doing some scouting. We'll speed through the scouting. So my plan, I've never played Tatars before, so on this account I'm just doing I figure it's a meme account. I don't care if I lose, so I'm doing full random every single game. Now, it kind of forced me to use civs I've never used before, like this. So my plan, not I know Tatars are good cav archers. Don't know what they do in feudal, so I was like, I'll do scouts. At least that was my plan. Almost lost this fill. This was almost embarrassing. That was bad. Anyways, about to find my other sheep. Meanwhile, his scout is coming out here. I found his sheep. So looking at the bases will slow down. Look at the bases. He only has 2 wood lines. Like this one, I think it's technically 2 different wood lines, but it's connected by a tree. Back gold, back berries, forward stone. My map, 3 evenly distributed. Forward berries, forward gold, with a back stone. So, I mean, I didn't know this part yet. I was okay with this because again, with my strategy is scout rush while also tower rushing. So having the safe stone was preferential, I would say. Oh my god, so my scouting was terrible trying to find him. I'll leave it in this view just so you can see how I scouted. So I bring a boar in as I see his scout. Never mind, I'll get to it later. Try to kill him. Oh, just missed my last shot. So I know his scout is very weak. Meanwhile, being a dumb person, sees 4 gold. I should have realized he was probably around there. But in my defense, I wasn't sure if it was like a. Oh, oh no, I missed it. Oh, I was so happy with this. I was trying to scout, do other things. I saw his scout for a second, and I clicked these 2 villagers to attack as he ran by. I was proud of my quick reaction. Anyways, on my build that I'm still trying to develop, sending someone to stone because I'm learning in my tower rushes. I run out of stone for the second tower rather quickly. So my plan is send these guys once I get the food. I was off a little bit. Once I get these, send some to wood, send a couple to stone. I'm still working on my build because I find I have a hard time. Maybe it's just not possible. Maybe I need to do 21 villagers. I can't do scouts and towers at the same time. I always hear my tower fan or builders. I can't do it quickly. Oh yeah, that's idle for a second. Still, here's my viewpoint. It's the case not here, so maybe he's over here. Then I threw myself off. I see this stone, think, okay, stone, secondary gold. He must be in this dark area that I can't see. Nope, he is right there. So I'm on my way up. I have no idea where to send these villagers. I don't want to send the villagers in here if he's there. Anyways, my eco, not very balanced. Like you can see, I don't have nearly enough wood or on wood. Same with food. Maybe I should wait. 19 pop is a good scout rush, but I also want a tower rush. I think I need a couple extra villagers. And I realize I'm dumb. And I finally find them. So, scout around. I see a wood line over here, possibly. Yep, confirmed. I think he thought I might have been scout rushing. And I see this little area. I was like, I love it. It's so easy to wall off, and I get almost all of that wood line. I mean, it's still a little bit up back here. Anyways, again, I probably shouldn't have, but yeah, that was a mistake. I shouldn't be getting eco upgrades on rushes. At least not until I have more resources floating. So I'm just scouting around trying to find other resources. I also realized I need a barracks. I thought about building it at home, but I wanted to be able to produce military forward. Just double checking that he's walled. So my point of view, I see a wood line. I see berries. I see his other wood line. I see stone. I don't see his gold, but you know, I can kind of assume it's here, which it is. And I see a secondary golden stone. Oh, I don't see a secondary stone yet. Okay. Anyways, he had already had a second wood line, so. And again, with my scouting, I'm like, oh man, one wood line, two wood line. Trying to, I think Zach or Louis mentioned it one time. No, I have a habit of building tower, 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 tower. All they gotta do is expand back. So I gotta get my stable up even though I don't have the food to do it. This is where I think my habits and my tryhard still come into play. I prioritize villagers over scouts at this point. So my scouts are very delayed. You know, I'm at home trying to get farms up as soon as I can. But anyways, after I built the stable, I realized I could eliminate all his wood. You know, I just drop a tower right here. That covers that entire wood line. His only wood line left is down here, which again, if he gets to that point, I can drop another tower and his wood is gone. Meanwhile, what's he doing? He's completely walled off in this little corner. Building archery ranges, which I did not see at the time, which I'm fine with. I prefer you to go archers against scouts and towers. He does have some spearmen. I put my guy on patrol, and I did notice this right away. Get a few pokes. And now I'm starting to get my eco up where I can build scouts. Again, maybe, I don't know. I probably could have delayed my villagers a little bit more and got more scouts. I think really what I should have done is I shouldn't have gotten these two. I should not have gotten eco upgrades going all out like this. Anyways, here comes the other tower. I see how juicy of a wood line that is. I need to re-enable the screen circle. I don't have that in my account. I had to go through and redo a bunch of hotkeys and graphics and just a pain. Anyways. So he does what I expected. He comes back here. But I noticed him on stone, and I want to get him off stone because I don't want him to counter tower. But, man, he has just a much bigger army than I do. And then this is, I did notice this. I start running away. Let me go this way. Man, I noticed his army was over there. So at one point, oh man. At what point do I realize? At some point I look in, there's no one here. There's no one over here. I assumed he went over here, but I see no villagers. I see no army. And not seeing an army scares me. And so I think at some point over here, oh boy, was it delayed. Didn't realize how late I realized it. Okay, he could have done this a lot sooner. I realized way too late. He like brings the entire eco. I think this is the point where I realized like I just had the gold. Well, of course now I see the villagers. I had an idea he was doing this. I saw the villagers and confirmed like, all right, he's tower dropping me to counter it. I did not realize how extreme he was going. I see this and go, holy crap, this is an all-out desperation move. So I dropped my own tower. Because I thought he was going to try to counter tower me. Didn't realize he was trying to do that. That's interesting. Don't know the point of that. Alright, so a bunch of villager fighting, which I'm terrible at. At this point, I decided to bring my other villagers home, villagers that were back here getting stone, bring them to get a tower. My idea was try to cut off any more reinforcements. He backs up. No, I'm starting to send scouts forward. I built this barracks. TC gone. I don't see that because I can't see inside his base. I realized a half second too late when his villagers started coming forward. It's like, I need to block this area. Ugh, I was just a half second late. Anyways, I realized at this point, I think I have it. As long as he doesn't get the TC up, I have it. So I don't care. I'm fighting scouts against spearmen. I'm trying to get my villagers on the spearmen. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident. He put all his villagers into this. I'm still producing. Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind. I take it back. But, I mean, the numbers are in my favor. Desperately in my favor. I was like, you know what? This tower's built. I got enough stone. Let's cover this, just in case this fight doesn't work out. I mean, this is over. He never tried to wall up. 2 villagers left. I mean, he does have more villagers at home. But then I would say he GG's, but I think he rage quit on me. Which, to be quite honest, I think half the people I play on this meme account have rage quit. No GG's, no nothing. You know how you can like see the, you can see that I next to their name? It's immediately gone. Like, they don't look at stats, they don't hang around. I don't think they appreciate this. So anyways, this was one of my quicker games. I was not expecting, I was not expecting that. He had a decent army, but I stonewalled around here. He wasn't getting that. I took the stone out. My next plan, had he not moved forward, he tried to stay here to fight back. My next plan was to drop a tower over here. Because again, I knew I wasn't covering all the wood over here. I figured if I can take all his wood, because he had crappy wood lines there. I covered so much with that one. Anyways, Eco KD 14-4. I think almost all of that was here at the end when he tried this TC drop, which did get to 2/3 of the way through exactly. So it was close. My one villager here. I guess I could have sent more villagers in. But I felt pretty good about this push. I figure worst case he gets this up. I have a tower. I have a tower outside his range. And I have my TC all within the TC range. So I mean, worst case scenario, I felt pretty good. He creates villagers into the TC and to what? As soon as they pop out, they're going to die. Anyways, I didn't get many eco kills on my push. I was fine with that. I just pushed him off all his resources. I still didn't exactly know where his gold was. But again, my plan is if I can get him off wood, especially after I saw the archery range, I knew I was in pretty good shape. We'll go through it quickly because I really don't think this matters. Military. I mean, he had me beat military the entire game. Although when he lost his scout, he had more army than me the entire game. But 2 KD. Yeah, army high is 6 to 9. I didn't even make 9 units. I only made 8. Damn. Eco somehow, to me, I think, well, not somehow. He used an entire half his economy to push forward. Gold I didn't start getting till the end because I realized I wanted some men at arms. But by then I was too slow and I didn't realize it in time. But technology doesn't matter. Society. I somehow had the villager count. Till whoosh. And I was still trying to produce during that. So even though I was losing them, they're still there. And then APM, my APM was through the roof in this game. I tell you, I was timing myself, counting the clicks. I was at least 80 to 85 APM. I mean, I was flying. I'm sure you could tell during that replay. Anyways, I believe that was a 15-minute game. There you go. This will be my final cast until, let's see, what is today? Today is the 21st. Thanksgiving is coming up. I won't be back until December 1st. But my wife will be gone for the weekend. It's just me and the kids. So if any of you watch between now and then, I hope you guys are ready to play over that weekend. Anyways, that's it. And everyone have a good, safe Thanksgiving. See ya.